guys, Zeb's coming around here, but we are doing our Saturday night thrift haul. We are currently in Arizona enjoying the beautiful wedding of my niece Gentry, and so we pre-recorded this because we can't miss a thrift haul.
No, we got a lot of stuff we thrifted. We ended up with 5 stores this week. How many stores was it?
We must sell the junk. Yeah, we went to 5 stores because each store only had a little bit, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, we have a lot. And so much has to be painted. So next week, we're gonna paint till our little fingers fall off for Paint-A-Palooza because, you know what? Sometimes life does not give you everything that you want. We wanted good quality stuff that we could resell, and there was like 4 things that didn't need to be painted. So we just bought all the things we could make better.
So looking at this, I feel like the theme is we have a lot of really good quality items that have good bones, but all like this, they don't really go together very well. So we're gonna paint them and turn them into beautiful, usable home decor.
We're gonna make this high-end home decor. Beauty from ashes. So if you wanna shop along, go to JamiRayVintage.com. We have all the items listed. And if you have your own items that need some beautification, we sell all the paint and products at JamiRayVintage.com as well. And we're gonna start off with a chicken because that's the best way to start.
So this hen is resource hoarding. She's sitting on some corn. Looks like there's some berries, there's some grapes, there's an apple.
There's no grapes, they're all berries.
There's a pineapple, some pears, another apple. I don't know why she's sitting on them, but that's what's happening. She's hatching the veggies.
She's saving them for the rooster. His name is Fred. Actually, that's our rooster's name.
All right, so this was $5.99 at Goodwill. We are going to paint it. The lovely mustardy brown tone is going to get better. And then it's going to be $49.95 when it's all done, and it's pretty big.
Our most popular hen that we ever painted, we painted weathered wood with a white dry brush. And people still watch that video. It's like 20 spring thrift flips or something that we made. And people still ask to buy it. Like every time they see that video, they're like, oh, I want to buy that.
I want that hen.
So I know it's a good mix. Let's show them all the candlesticks.
Okay, let's do candlesticks.
About 42 candlesticks. So we're going to rapid fire them.
I was on the fence whether I wanted to get this one or not, but I think I'm just going to salt wash over all the mirror situation. The base is good. It's got really good detail down here, but don't love the mirrors, actually.
What if we put IOD molds, like the trim mold, and just trimmed up each side?
Up each side and then painted it?
Mm-hmm. Just glue the mold straight on that mirror.
I think that would be good. That's quite a bit extra work. But for $19.95, it was $2. We're selling it for $19.95. We could probably work something like that.
I'm willing to put the elbow grease in there.
All right.
It's gonna be good. All right, next.
This is the tall ornate candlestick. It was $2 as well. Going to be $26.95 after we get done painting it.
Those are always good. Always good. And also we have the short one. It was $2. It's going to be $16.95. I like it because it's a candlestick, but also a pedestal. So you could put like a little like ceramic sheep. You know, whatever you have lying around on it.
We have a little sheep we could put on it.
Oh,
tell them about the next one. I'll go grab the sheep.
Zeb's going to show you the sheep. We're going to display our high-end decor here. This looks like brass, but it's not. It was $2. We're going to paint it up and sell it for $16.95. It is metal, but it's like got this brassy gold finish that's coming off on it.
It's like they brass leafed it.
It's not a good piece of brass. All right, next up, I've got a pair of candlesticks. I found these in 2 separate spots, but I think they came from the same location because there's a 50 on the bottom that matches, $1 and $1.50, and we're gonna sell the set for $26.95 once it's all painted.
Those are cool. I've not seen that design before.
Yeah, it's a new one.
All right, so this is just showing you how it could be a little pedestal instead of a candlestick base.
I feel like everybody is inspired. Have you been inspired by the sheep?
This is a fun little sheep. Where did you get this? Did Jen send us this?
That came from Jendun. Jendun? I was Jendun.
That's where we got it? Don't mix that up. I used to do that a while back and now I've got you all confused.
Jen knows who she is. She also sent me sheep socks that Jack likes to wear to football. Real masculine there. Okay, next up, this is the, I don't know, I call it like white candlestick or something. Caitlin's gonna have fun dropping these links.
I think it was intended to be like an faux ivory finish.
It's faux real, not very cute.
It's not bad, or it's not good, it's very bad.
$2, gonna sell for $19.95. It's the nice thing, guys. Look at all this flat surface. It's just saying, please put an IOD mold on me. Okay, I will. So we're gonna fix that up. So when you're looking for candlesticks, look for things with flat surfaces because that's the perfect thing to embellish.
Is that a sign you need help when you start talking to the thrifted junk?
My Facebook account, I got hacked last night. I think everybody knows it by now. And I'm just a little loopy, a little sleep deprived, so I'm gonna enjoy making jokes.
All right, do it.
All right, so this was $2. I love the fluted design. It'll probably just get a solid color with a white wax, and it will be $16.95.
Okay, this is like mercury glass here. I think this is just originally from IKEA. We got it from the thrift store. We're not gonna paint this. We sell these as is. This one is got some gunk on it. We'll need to scrub it good.
It's got a situation.
It's like it lived outside. I don't know, but it was $2. We're gonna sell it for $16.95. And then I was gonna make some like platters out of these.
Oh, hold on, what about this one?
Oh, did I not show that
We're
one?
not painting this one. It was $2 and it's going to be $12.95 unpainted. And then those are the last ones.
All right, $1 each. We're gonna sell them as a set. I was gonna do like a platter on one of these, but they're too tall. They need to be shorter, kind of more like this one here. But this one's too cool to be put on a platter. It's cool by itself.
Please just don't paint them green. We had that exact same set for roughly 9 months, and Zeb painted them a bright green color. It never sold.
I had the price on these. I don't know. Oh,
I shouldn't say they never sold.
They did sell.
They did sell eventually when I showed them in a live video and begged people to buy them.
So these are $22.95.
$22.95, and they're gonna be awesome, right?
They are gonna be amazing.
They're gonna be good.
I won't paint them green. I'm gonna make them look like, I'll make them look like dirt, like someone threw dirt on them and then waxed them.
Roll it around in the dirt. Okay, next.
I'm gonna do like what you do with new enamel and throw it in the driveway.
I'm worried I'm gonna knock this over, so can we do this one?
Yes, this is a thrift store marriage. If you don't know what that is, it's where we find a piece that is all by its lonesome, and this piece was all by its lonesome. They don't match. I really liked the base on this cake plate. It was $2. This, I believe, was might have been $2. The price tag's $1.50. So we're $3.50 into this, and now we've got a lovely hand-blown top and a fun base, and together they will be $34.95. Also, this doubles as a punch bowl. I feel like this still works. Nope, that one actually doesn't work.
I feel like unless you want your punch
big.
to be tipsy.
I had to test it though.
We will use some lemon oil to get that sticker off. That's like our secret weapon. If you don't have lemon oil, we do carry that on the website as well, and it's just a great way to get, like, somebody had taped this on at the thrift store.
Have you even told them where they can go find this? Our Facebook may be hacked, but you can still buy all the lovely home decor at JamiRayVintage.com.
I may have mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. JamiRayVintage.com. All right, this is...
And if you want to keep in touch with us, make sure you're signing up with for the text, the push notifications on the app, the email, because if we're going to be getting hacked on social media, that's the only way we can tell you about the sweet deals.
The sweet, sweet junk. And who doesn't want to continue to get the sweet, sweet junk?
I mean, I might even start just putting videos up there. That's where I'm at. So this was $3. We are not, I know you're going to be super surprised, we're not going to leave it yellow and brown.
What?
I know.
It's shocking.
I know. It's like old Steeler uniforms.
Steeler uniforms? I don't remember them ever being that color.
Pittsburgh, they might be black and brown, or black and yellow. I don't know. I've never seen them play live, but this is $3. It's going to be $19.95. Definitely painting it up. It's cool earthen type wear is what it looks like on the inside. It's like very, very rustic as it is. Like, I don't know, there's like sand in this, gravel.
All right, next up, can't keep these in stock if we tried. We buy the rolling pins. We pay $2 and $1.99. We're gonna paint the handles, stamp the middle, and they'll sell for $19.95. They've been selling, like, we haven't had one to put in the shop.
Yeah, we keep trying to
keep buying them.
We keep trying to fill up like a big glass jar that we've got full of rolling pins, and they sell before we even get them painted.
Which I'm not sad about, so you can buy these if you want. It's cool.
It's a very good problem to have. Thank you guys for being awesome and loving our home decor as much as we do.
Okay, super excited about these. These ugly as heck though.
Oh man, the bottom trim is gonna be a doozy to fix.
So it was like $3. It wasn't tagged. We're gonna sell for $49.95. We're going to put glue on this and then tack this back. Zeb said he could drill and tack this. It's got to be done on the front and the back. Then I'm going to remove this from the top. I will reupholster. This fabric is not I can't even I'm gonna just throw it away. I'm gonna put new fabric on it, probably grain sack, because you know how I do, and then we're gonna paint this to look like an old chest, maybe put like a stencil on the front.
I feel like one of our grain sack style stencils or
that cotton one.
Yeah, the cotton one's one of my favorite.
We're gonna make it look like an old trunk. I like it because it is a trunk, but it's like...
It's a small one.
A small trunk, because like if I was gonna do a trunk that was bigger, I'd probably have to charge like $200 for it, so I can make it look the same.
It's where you kept a treasure in your wagon.
The treasure. The gold in this, and then inside it's like, what is that called? OSB?
Yeah, that's OSB.
Nice.
It's very thin OSB. I'm curious as to where they got it, because OSB actually looks pretty cool, sanded up and sealed.
Well, they also, and then they put this like tin on the outside too.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I was happy to find it. All right, next.
Good stuff. All right, you know I love me a good old block of wood. This has got a place for a candlestick in there. It's gonna be $2. It looks fairly plain right now, but I think I'm gonna paint it, give it a wash, heavy distress it, maybe even do some dark wax, and it can just be used as like a riser, or you can put a pillar candlestick in there. I'll go grab some beeswax candles right now, and we'll see what it looks like.
I mean, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna move on to the
in its raw
next
wood form.
item.
All right, I got those pillars. Let's
see if they fit. These are our beeswax
These are the
ones.
beeswax one. Here's the little one. They fit perfectly. I think painted up. The wood is good, right? But it's kind of tone on tone. I might want to brighten this up. And then this is the larger one. This is still heavy duty enough, like a large enough chunk of wood that doesn't overwhelm that.
So we use them at home. These are our hand poured organic beeswax candles, and they burn for like hours and hours. I can't remember exactly. I think like 30 or 40 hours or something for like these big ones. So we keep them for emergencies, because nothing's worse than burning a candle in an emergency and then you don't have it for long enough. So we keep all of our beeswax candles for that.
So they're unscented, but they literally smell like you're like eating like a bit of honey.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
If you've ever had a bit of honey.
Caitlin, can you drop those? We sell those candles, and then we also have like tapered beeswax candles. I think they're really good for emergency supplies. Okay, next up, we have this lovely accordion holder. Somebody has painted it gray, which I think is great. I'm not gonna paint it. It was $1 and it's wood, and we're gonna sell it for $19.95.
Pretty
I
awesome.
love these for like kitchens, mud rooms, anywhere you need somewhere to hang stuff.
It's pretty awesome when we can find something that the work's already been done for us.
Well, thank goodness with this thrift haul, because legit, this will be painted, this will be painted. That's not gonna be painted though.
This is a really cool cookie stamp. I'm gonna bring it close so you can see all the detail, complete with cookie dough. Looks like probably a sugar cookie.
It's from the Brown Bag Sugar Company. It's just a really pretty cookie press, I guess that's what you call it. And then how much do we pay for it, and how much is it gonna sell for?
So it was $1.50. We're selling it, I think that's a $13.95. It might be a $12.95, so don't quote me. Look at that design. I mean, you can see the cookie in there. We'll clean that out for you before we send it to you. Give it a good sterilization. But it's a fun heart with like almost like a strawberry going on. All right.
Next up, we have these cute little bookends. We're gonna paint them up. They were $1 and $1.50.
Yeah, I had that actually happen with my frames. One of the frames that's identical was $3. The rest of them are $2. I'm like, I didn't catch that.
That is, sorry. I did not mean to yawn.
Careful with that yawn.
Day. They're gonna be $21.95. I think they're cute because you can put stuff like, you can put flowers or whatever in them, and they're just really good bookends. All right, next up, little teeny mirror, $1. Gonna paint the outside. You can hang it on the wall. It'll be $10.95.
Did we tell them about this and I just set it aside, or were we gonna start to tell them about it and I set it aside?
I think you got distracted by the candle. Let's tell them about the grapes that you bought.
Okay, so this didn't have a price on it. They gave it to me for $2. It's actually metal, but it's been like decoupaged with this grape situation on here. That's gonna go away. This is actually sticking pretty well. It's a little shiny from being sealed, but we'll probably just paint right over this, because if you try to remove this, it's possible, but you literally gotta let it sit for like 24 hours in water to get it to come off good, and then it's still got gummy glue residue.
I think I'll just use Salvation Solution and prime everything.
Yeah.
And then get going from there.
So this is gonna be $29.95. It will be amazing, great vase situation. I think it's tall enough. You could even plant like a small house plant, maybe put a couple holes in the bottom of this, put it on the porch. Lots of fun things you could do with something this size.
All right, next up. This is, I saw it, I left it. And Zeb picked it up. Is it terracotta?
I don't know if it's terracotta.
It says it's a candle holder, a colonial candle holder. Does it go like this?
Oh. Yes, it does. It's waxy. Like you can feel that it's waxy to the touch.
We're gonna have to prime it.
And that makes sense. I like it better now though. Like this.
So we marked it as a vase and we will absolutely paint it so you can use it as such, but I saw the tag on here and it's like colonial candle holder.
But low key, dual purpose. Well, I gotta go grab my candlestick. Could be big candlestick. It is broken across the top. We're probably gonna do some salt wash repair or something on that.
I wanna put something on here, but now I'm torn because I feel like whatever I put on here has to go both directions.
All right, you show them this and your cat, and I'm gonna go grab some lavender so they can really see. I'm all about the visual today.
Display here.
Yes.
All right, so Zeb purchased this candlestick lamp situation. We're gonna paint it all up. And there it was $5. We're gonna sell it for $32.95. You can see that you can put a lovely candle in it. The paint finish is not great, but the nice thing is that this is textured down here, so when we paint this, we can distress it and bring that back. And I do love the punch tin top. I don't love their weird spongy paint finish a la Hobby Lobby, or let's see, this says the Spring Shop. So originally, oh yeah, Hobby Lobby, yeah. So I heard a lot of people have these, so maybe when we paint it, people will start painting their Hobby Lobby. Hey, those are for the shop.
This is just for...
They're Hobby Lobby paint, Hobby Lobby candle lamps. That's what it is.
Well, you've really promoted Hobby Lobby now.
I know.
We've said it 8 times.
Don't shop there unless you have to.
It's fine. I actually find a lot of stuff there, but... All right, you getting the idea.
I buy it at the DI instead.
You're getting the idea. Work with me here. Look at these.
Don't forget that I have to use those at the
these
shop.
These are all draping. Man, look at that.
Those are magical.
Look at that.
I don't think anybody's
I need one more.
It looks like ponytails.
Hold on. We'll bring these draping around the back. Party in the front, or party in the back, business in the front. How's that saying?
You get the idea. We're gonna paint it in such a way that you can use it as a candlestick or a vase, either way. We'll make sure to paint down into this so that way it's not looking funky. And this is totally secure, but we'll probably try to break it again so we can use our construction adhesive, or at least put it around the outside, because I don't know how they glued it. I'm not sure I could trust other people. All right, next up, cat.
The cat's getting painted pink.
It was $2. We're gonna paint it pink and seal it up, and it's gonna be $19.95. I think every thrift, like every boutique and home decor store should offer a pink cat.
So we had a pink cat. Debbie painted a pink cat. I don't know if she still has a pink cat because it's cool.
And it looked like it was sunburned. And I fixed it and I painted it vintage pink, the cottage color, and it's super cute. I don't know if she ever got it listed online, but it was at her shop the last time we were there. So message Debbie, tell her you want to see her pink cat, because I painted it cute.
Okay.
Pots.
These are pots. They got like a geometric design. I think they are cement with some white on there in the details. We are going to give this a new paint job. I think the design is fine. It's a little more like mid-century modern than we normally go, but I feel like we can, we'll French country them up.
You could zhuzh it up, a little zhuzhy. All right, speaking of zhuzhy, let's show all your frames.
All my frames.
Zeb has a frame situation.
These are gonna get some new prints, by the way.
I don't know if we're gonna use the prints, the new JRV papers, or maybe we'll print some new things and then take votes, like how people like them, and then if it's popular, we can turn them into decoupage paper.
The nice thing about having your own printer is you can design stuff and be like, I feel like making a new print today.
Well, it's, because nobody's the boss of us. We can print what we want.
All right, so this one was $3. It's gonna be $19.95. These ones, this is where I got, this one was $3. The rest of these were $2. They're gonna be $29.95.
Some of them have mats, so that's fun.
A couple of them have mats, a couple don't.
Some of them have a coupon to Costco photo books. Don't know if that's still valid.
But I have 4 of these that are matching, so I'll paint them to match and we'll, just saying.
So this right here.
That's an actual antique.
It's an actual antique vintage. It's a really cool frame. I'm gonna not paint the frame. I might just put new gold on it.
That's plaster on there. I would say that that's past vintage.
I'm gonna do golden ticket on it maybe. Just zhuzh it up a little bit, and then we're gonna print a big probably pastoral type print, and put it in this one, and it was $3, and this one will be $38.95. See what I mean? Like, we are going to be painting like crazy.
I don't think there's there might be like 20 things out of 70 that don't need painted, maybe.
I feel like 20 is generous. Okay, so this is going to be painted. It was $2. We're going to paint the pressed tin. That's really popular. Probably put some roses in there or something. It's going to be $26.95.
That rose is not cutting it. It looks like a saguaro cactus with its blossom
like it's waving
that
at
blew
you.
up. Yeah.
It's like, hey. We're going to paint it on this pressed tin frame. These are my favorite. Like, I love them. So when you can find pressed tin, they look really good painted with a white dry brush.
This, I feel like Jami is giving away. There are some amazing tiny little conch shells in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's a sand dollar.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those in here. Maybe more.
And it's seeded blown glass with a heavy thick base and a beautiful blue color. I paid $4. I'm gonna sell it for $19.95.
I feel like 2 of these shells could go for $19.95.
I feel like you're reaching a little.
These were what I looked for when I went to the beach. Like, this was the dream.
You want me to take a few and just put them on the beach for you to find next time we go?
Look at that. These are little ones. My mom had a big, huge one that my dad found for her down in Mexico.
Well, there's
I don't know
also
if you're
this.
supposed to take them off the beach, but he did it.
Shh, don't be. This could be used. And then there's a really cool sand dollar.
You can hear the ocean when you put
So
your
what
ear
we
up
do
to
with
it.
these is we like shove it full of peanuts and then tape it in so that way nothing moves around, and then we ship it. But
Wait, this needs to go back in there.
oh yeah, you can't steal that. I like the color of the glass. That's really pretty.
All right, that
We
was
don't sell a lot of beachy themed stuff where we live,
every
but
now and then we land some seashells.
we just
though.
sold that Canadian canning jar full of seashells in the shop. Okay, I'm gonna move these over here.
Okay, so we got a couple of mirrors. This one was $3. I was like, yeah, I'm taking that home. It's not, this is like a plastic frame, but it's got a good shape to it. So we'll paint it up and make it not plasticky.
We like to call it resin.
Yeah, it'll be $44.95.
Resin is plastic, but you
And
know, whatever.
we're gonna paint it up all old world and do it right. And then this one was $3 and it'll be $38.95. I just like the beaded detail around this, and this, I feel like I could do like that. You know how that big flat surface mirror that we had, and I made it look like all old world? I think that could happen with this one too.
Don't hold anything we say against us if we change our mind when we start painting it. I feel like we've been telling them what we're gonna do, and I'm like, am I gonna remember this
I'm
next
just
week?
trying to give them ideas. I'm the idea guy over here. You guys go get yourself some salt wash and execute.
You execute the ideas. I just think next week I'm gonna need paint therapy, so it's gonna be you and me and wherever people are still following us, if everything doesn't get hacked by then, and we're gonna be painting stuff.
Yeah, we've had several people comment on the page because I can actually, I'm still like randomly an admin, but not like I can't do anything. I can just like comment back and reply to DMs. And so people are like, well, I'm unfollowing this. And I'm like, oh, please don't, because we might get it back and then you'll be sad. Just don't interact with it.
Or just report to them.
Yeah,
All right,
report the
so
weird posts.
Next up, brand new. This was actually wrapped in plastic, but I unwrapped it to show off this cute Nordic ware mold. It has the 3D cake instructions in here.
Brand new, never
Brand
been
new.
baked in.
I think it was a couple of bucks, and it's gonna be $22.95.
I almost dropped this. This looks like it might be carved wood, but it's not. It's like a ceramic.
Pressed.
Something
You
or
passed
other.
on this. It was sitting out there ripe for the picking in the yard, and you passed on it.
I don't know that I saw it back there. They were bringing carts back. There was 3 carts that came back while I was out there. So there might have been another one. So it was $3. It's gonna get a new paint job as well. I feel like that feels like a broken record at this point because everything in this hall is getting painted.
Let's show them what's not gonna get a new paint
So
job.
this is $36.95?
$39.95 or $36.95. I can't read your writing.
One
Whatever
minute.
Caitlin puts on here, that's how much it is.
Yeah.
It was $3. And so I think this is not gonna be painted.
Yep.
These are not gonna be painted.
This is one of my favorite pitchers I've ever thrifted. Little
I don't-
juice pitcher, and I love it. I love
don't
it
know
so
if
much.
that's
The
gonna be
bottom is ridiculously thick, probably 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and it's not uniform, so that means it's hand blown. No seams on it, and it was $2. We're selling it for $19.95.
If this cow has hasn't sold by the time you see it, I'll be shocked. People love it. I actually looked it up. I saw it sell for about $40 to $50 on eBay and Etsy. We're not painting it because some people love it the way it is, and it's cute. And it was $4, and we're gonna sell it for $24.95. So we're just gonna move her on over here. Got it?
Here, move that over too. All right, so I don't know, these are little pots, bean pots.
Somebody said they were spittoons.
Yeah, call them what you want. They're aluminum. I think they were made past the point when like this was really needed.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cute just to put plants in them or flowers.
They were $1.50, $2. We're selling them the set for $24.95.
And they're stainless steel, and they got really great age and patina on them. I like them. All right, next up, we got your popcorn bowl. We got your pasta bowl.
Pasta.
They were $1.50 each, and we're selling them for $16.95. I think they're cute, and if you wanted to display them and you don't want it to say popcorn, you just put this side out. Same thing with this one. Well, this one says pasta all around, so it's pasta or nothing.
Here, I need you to turn around so I can display these properly.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm just gonna drape them right here. Your angel wings. Flap them. These are cool. We got these at the Goodwill. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I'm tempted to just do like a whitewash on them. They got like some weird tarnish. It's like yellowish and not in a good gold way.
What if we do copper patina and white wax?
That could be good.
I think that would be awesome.
I want to oxidize them because I think all these little feather details in
I think the white wax would make it look oxidized.
Yeah, I think it would. So these were $4.99 at the Goodwill, and they're going to be $39.95 when we're all done.
All right, so I'm going to look up
Does
that
that say
item.
$139?
Because what?
Does that say $139?
$139.95 because they're going to cost about $1 billion to ship. They're huge.
$1 million.
Listen, Linda, I know how much things cost to ship, and I'm telling you, those are going to be a big box.
They're also going to be really
The
cool.
website's going to charge like $20, and it's going to cost me like $60 to $70 to ship them. So it is what it is. Plus, they're really cool.
Yeah,
so.
they're awesome.
All right, I gotta look up.
Painted up.
I have to look up the finial. Okay, that's not being painted. All right,
No, that
cast
one
iron
isn't.
finial, weapon grade, guys. Things are serious. So Odelia's seminary teacher lives in in American Fork, maybe, I don't know, Orem, somewhere. She doesn't live in Lehigh. But she said somebody broke into her house, and Odelia's like, well, did you have a bat? And she said she didn't have anything. I mean, I'm not saying that you always got to be prepared, but in my mind, maybe this is the problem with my life. I'm always thinking, like, what can I do? You need something weapon grade. If you don't have a bat, you need weapon grade decor. This is pokey on the end. It's got some heavy heft. It's cast iron. It's $2 and we're selling to $18.95. Decor, and keep it next to your bed. Just saying.
There's a lot of comments I have right now about self-defense, but I'll keep them to myself because we don't want to encourage
Are you saying that
people.
that could probably be used against me?
Like I said, we're going to talk about this
That's
clock.
why I sleep next to you.
We're going to talk about this clock here.
You got these guns.
Yeah. These guns are getting smaller with age. So this clock is amazing. I love that it's metal. I'm gonna pop the face off of it because it needs a complete makeover.
You don't want it to say happy family?
It says happy family, happy life, which is great. It's just a little too cliche for my taste.
So we're gonna uncliche it?
Yes.
And we're gonna un-Hobby Lobby distress it with this weird sponge finish?
Yep.
So we're gonna paint it. He's gonna change the face up a little bit. I don't know how he's gonna do that.
I'm gonna do a whole new face on there. It's gonna be awesome.
How about next week, I'll make you dinner and then you just paint everything while I'm cooking.
Well, you might have to make 4 dinners.
All right, let's show them.
This is gonna be $28.95 when we're
Let's show
done
them a
with
few
it.
more things we're gonna paint.
Okay, so this was $2. It doesn't have a back. I don't, and the hands are,
You may have to completely change the clock mechanism,
we
which
get them
we've done that
with these
before.
hands, but I'm gonna pop the face off of this and then see if we can fix the hands. The face on this one is actually good, and I like the base. I like how it's like globe-esque. Was $2, it'll be $38.95, and I'll try to see if I can figure out how to do a back. It doesn't look like it was intended to have a back because they've got the advertising and the sales sticker here, so it might just be what it is.
I almost forgot these because I had to photograph them.
Oh.
What do we got? Wall pockets. $2 each, and they are going to be, hold on just a second, hold please. $22.95. All of our wall pockets sell, especially in the spring. These are lovely, but not pretty colored.
If you've got some good fake floral, this is the best place for it to live.
Yeah, so I'm gonna paint it and then dry brush it and then bring all the detail. I always paint the backs, and I will generally try to paint the inside too.
All right, so this was $3. Of course, we're gonna paint it, and it will be $24.95. It's like a Coliseum type situation, shelf sitter clock, and it's heavy. Like I don't even know what it's made
very
out
regal looking. I feel like if you need a bougie shelf clock, we got you.
It's resin as well.
And it's gonna be how much?
$24.95.
All right, we're gonna move that along. We're almost done,
Guys, we're almost to the painting. I'm gonna get a pink cat painted, and I don't know what else.
Are we gonna paint today?
Yeah, I feel like we need to paint like 2 things at least and
get a head start. So what we'll do is we'll turn the camera off. You go milk Buttercup, and then we'll paint when you get back.
I like it.
Because Buttercup,
she's waiting right now.
It's time. So let's show these clocks. Hold on a second. Let's show these lamps. Picked them up at the thrift store. The lampshades are dirty, so I'm gonna take all the fabric off and make them look like a skeleton shade. And then I'm gonna paint them. The tops are mismatchy, like the finials. And I think this is probably one of the worst
I'm gonna bring it close so you can really appreciate
jobs I've ever seen. It looks like a green polka dotted Dalmatian. Like they tried to distress it, but I'm not even sure what's going on. Like it's
look at that.
So
the
bad.
base. Look at the base. Like that's real cute.
And some of it's like chipped off and the green's underneath, and some of it's like they literally just took a sponge paintbrush and went pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make over the lamps. We're gonna fix the lampshades and make them into skeleton shades. So if you want to use a lampshade, you'll want to put Edison bulbs in them because they won't have fabric on them. And they're gonna be did you price these?
Yeah, it's on the end right here. $224.95.
Woot woot. I've been slowing my roll on lamp purchases, but I sold a pair, so I bought a pair. That's how that works.
Okay, I like it. And they look good in the shop, whether people buy them or not. They're kind of like floral. They look,
you gotta have lamps.
Great.
I need to get some electrical so I can flip them on.
This is a really fun pot. It's super sturdy. It's made out of like the stoneware, like the Pampered Chef stoneware stuff. See the bottom? It was $4. We're selling it for $39.95. We are going to paint it up, salt wash it. This is another one of those situations where springtime's here. Put some flowers in this, plant in it.
Yeah, it comes with a lid, but I personally would think it'd be so much cuter without the lid full of florals. All right, guys, we're gonna turn the camera off. Milk Buttercup, we'll be back to paint a few things.
All right.
We are back from Milk and Buttercup. She had a good day. We got lots of eggs from the chicken, and we are here to paint. So I'm using DIY's paint in vintage. That's not vintage pink, that's cottage colors. This is petticoat pink, and I'm gonna paint this cat. It's gonna take me about 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
It's gonna get real cute real fast. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to get the face of this clock off without breaking it.
Yeah, well, don't do that.
I was telling people, I'm like, oh, it's super easy. There's these 4 little tabs on the back. They are on the back, they're right here, because I gotta fix that swinging clock face, or those hands. But this resin is proving more rigid than anticipated.
And I'm just gonna paint this cat pink. Look how cute she is. Don't you think she's cuter already?
Totally cute.
So cute.
All right, here we go. Okay, so these are just pressure seated on here. They're actually bent. Someone's had them off before. Look at that, everything goes flinging. So they're all crooked. You can't even hardly tell probably on camera. I'm gonna bend them back straight so that they look good in there and that they work right and don't hit each other. And then we'll press them back on. It's just a little pressure seat that holds them on. So if you ever order a clock and they get over the river and through the woods, if you get what I mean, just, you know.
What do you mean?
I mean, beat around in the back. Beat around in the back of a truck.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you just push. Oop. Well, that just blew up. I have another clock kit that I can put on here, at the shop. So I'm not even worried about that a little bit. We got a ton of them when we did clock craft kits, and the minimum order for that was 500, and we still have about 300.
And if anybody's wondering, next week we will get the craft kits all figured out for this next one that'll mail out the end of April.
Yep.
We already have an idea, but we recently got hacked on the Facebook, and so we've been dealing with that all day and just been crazy, but we're gonna work on it next week. I'll design something while we're driving and Zeb can cut it out on Monday.
Yes.
In between painting all the junk.
All right, I'm just gonna paint this. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore.
Because it's gonna need a second coat. I got pretty good coverage out of one coat, but I know I've got a little bit of streaky. So I think what I'm gonna do is she's just gonna go pink with white wax. That's my plan. Or should I make her dirty pink?
I love pink with brown, like that dark wax, that brownish wax.
All right, I'll make her dirty pink. So I'm gonna clear wax and then dark wax. We'll see how she goes. It's so weird not to have comments to respond to while we're...
We were going to, we had asked for people to comment on things that we should reply to.
And we forgot.
And well, there were a few, I saw a few of you did comment, but a lot of that's gone with the Facebook page.
That is true. We did start a new Facebook page. I will have Caitlin drop the link. It's Jami and Zeb Ray Vintage. Maybe by the time this video goes up, we will have re-linked our old account, but I'm not holding my breath. And I'm also not going to give in to hackers. So I will just start a new page. I'll start from square one.
They got a fun little ransom message on there that everyone can see that they're not taking down, and Facebook isn't doing anything about currently. Hasn't even responded to us in an email other than automated replies on Facebook, and it's been, we're at 2:43 in the morning tonight. It'll be at 24 hours, and you know they gave us 48 before they started doing dumb stuff.
Well, does the 48 count like from when they hacked it, or from when they made the post after their little live video that Facebook did take down the live video?
Yeah.
I don't know why the Facebook post hasn't been taken down, but the live video, we have a screenshot of it, so we know what they look like. I actually think I found the dude on Facebook because the guy with the mask, I had matched his ears to another guy with his name. But that was just me doing Facebook detective work. Zeb's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm finding this guy. He's like, you can't see his face. I'm like, don't you worry about that. I'm matching his ears.
Got his name though. He wasn't careful enough to not put his name up, unless it's probably a fake name and a fake account.
I know. All right, I'm almost there.
Okay, so this is Sandy Blonde, more of the Sandy Blonde. You know how we've been doing. We go through a whole can, and a quart covers a lot of, I mean, think of all the things we've painted. This is still that same can of Sandy Blonde. Covers a lot of thrift flips.
Thrift flipping. And I'm just second coating a little bit. I mean, it's got pretty good coverage in this first coat, but I've got a few streaky doos, so I'm just gonna...
I am gonna do more than this. It's not just going Sandy Blonde.
What more are you gonna do, pray tell?
I'm probably gonna do some of that fun dark wax.
Oh. Well, hopefully this doesn't get too boring that we're painting in real time and not changing the camera anymore.
I feel like it'll be okay.
Okay.
The conversation's lively at this point.
Oh man,
everybody's up in arms. They're shaking their phones. You know, the best thing you guys can do is just ignore that other page until we're like, hey, it's back. We'll announce it if we get it back.
Yeah, and you can report it if they post, but don't unfollow it, because if we get it back, we want to just hang out with you guys. And you can follow our new page. You can share our videos on our new page, because I'm going to be posting content there. Zeb's like, you already linked the web page. I'm like, darn tootin', I linked the web page.
It does represent a significant amount of income that will have to be replaced somehow if we don't get that page back. But we will worry about that later. I'm not going to cry over the spilled milk. There is essentially nothing I can do. It's not like Jami was, I mean, you didn't even get like literally hacked. She didn't even give anybody her sensitive information.
No, I
They
didn't
came
do that.
through the two-factor, you know, it's scary how these guys did it.
It was crazy because I saw it happening. Like, I knew it was going down because it's like, did you log in here? Did you log in here? And it was like bouncing all over the world because they were using a VPN scrambler. And I knew it was happening, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I kept doing all the things they said to do, like clicking to like say that it was hacked, and I sent my ID code. In fact, this morning I got an email saying, oh, we verified it was in fact you. Here's your password that you can use to log in, because I sent my driver's license. And it's like, oh, you can't log in without this code from this two-factor authentication app. I'm like, I don't have an authentication app. And they don't care. They don't care. All right. This little kitty's got a few spots I missed. Be careful when you're second coating with DIY paint, because it can pull off the first coat. One of the things you can do, if you're from Utah, please come shop our store and tell your friends about us. And if you need anything that we sell.
No one's hacking the store.
Nope. If you need anything that we sell, you can buy it at JamiRayVintage.com. If you want to just support us that way, that would be a huge help. The exciting thing is we got our DIY paintbrushes in.
Yep, they've been shipping them all afternoon. Okay, I'm gonna dry this now. Pretty simple finish on this. I think I'm gonna do one more half coat, but for shiny metal, that clay paint got me some pretty good coverage. Even this is a lighter color, and I still got, like, I would say 85 to 90% coverage on it.
Well, every time I think I have 100% coverage, I'm like, oh, I should have second coated there.
Well, that cat was like a shiny, slick glaze on there.
Yeah.
This metal was more of a satin finish.
As Les watching, I'm gonna paint underneath. Just for her.
Do you need the razor blade? I have it out.
No, my little fingernails are doing it.
Doing the
TC
trick.
made it originally. TC. It's probably like a school craft project. Odelia's taking ceramics.
She is actually pretty good. Maybe when she brings it home and it gets out of the kiln, we'll let her show off her little mug she just created.
Oh, the octopus mug? It's so cute.
Yeah, she made an octopus mug. It has 8 legs and it's bulbous shaped. It's cool.
Is that how many legs octopuses have?
Yes, unless they lose one, but they can regrow them.
Oh.
I wish I could regrow appendages.
You wish you could regrow some
I'd worry less about.
What would if you had hair? What would you do with it?
When I had hair, I mean, I started shaving my head freshman year of high school because it was too hot and sweaty in that football helmet.
So if you had hair, you'd still be bald?
There's a high chance. Like, before I was losing my hair, I shaved and buzzed my head. I kept it high and tight. Maybe a flat top. I'd let it grow out a little bit.
You wouldn't perm it and like color it? So
in middle school, I had that bowl cut that you shave up underneath.
Yeah, that was cute. You hardly had any hair. Like it was, I don't know why you shaved it underneath, because it was so flat.
It was hot. It was Arizona.
But your hair was like down to your chin.
It wasn't that long. I never let it go that long.
I think we're gonna have to find some old pictures of you. Because I share pictures of me, but we need to share some vintage Zeb Ray photos.
I definitely had. My mom will tell you I was handsome all the way through because she's a sweetheart. But I had a real awkward phase from about 10 to 14-ish.
I'm 15. Your wife, and I will tell you, you did.
Sorry, Redrick, but Redrick is also.
He's not awkward. He's so cute.
He's a cute kid. It's not just
because I'm his mom.
He's cute. He's entering the awkward phase of
he looks
adolescence.
Like me too.
Yeah, so less awkward. Less awkward.
Less awkward. Because the girls, Odelia and Eliza, they've been gorgeous.
They breezed right over that awkward phase.
I was like, listen, you're in junior high. You're supposed to be weird, and Eliza's.
What I mean by awkward is Redrick's all hands, feet, knees, and elbows. Like, all his joints are growing super big, and his hands got big, and his feet got big.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
He can't walk good.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. He's so cute, and he's getting so good at football. He's doing 7-on-7, so he's learning all that stuff.
He's gonna be 12.
He's so dang handsome. He smiles at him just like, oh, those brown eyes. Like, the girls have they're not gonna be able to resist that.
Speaking of smiles, all of our kids have had extensive orthodontic work, and Jack has had about 33 cavities filled because the kid won't stop eating anything and everything that's sweet.
It's better now, but we have to hound him to brush his teeth all the time.
But we thought he was missing a couple of adult teeth, and the dentist was like, well, let's hold out and see, because he's only 8 years old. Maybe those teeth will start forming because they don't start growing till later. Turns out there's a couple teeth back there we thought were missing.
The teeth are coming in. I'm like, that saved me.
Because you can't even do implants until you're like 20, 21, because you got to wait for your jaw to stop growing and all that good stuff. We were like,
Dodged
can we
a
just
bullet
like
there.
leave his wisdom teeth in there and we'll just crowd everything to the front with braces?
It doesn't quite work like
And
that.
the dentist said, he's like, that's a possibility, but this is a pretty extreme case because he's missing like 2 teeth on one side. But it shows on the x-ray that they're coming in.
We don't do nothing.
There's
that's
something
not
forming.
extreme. So I'm just coming in with DIY's white wax here, and this will also seal my little kitty. And I'm going straight white wax. You could lay down clear wax first, but I want a heavy white wax, so I don't mind. And there's hardly any left in here, so I'm having to scrape the bottom of the can. What were you gonna laugh at?
Now I don't even remember. I was listening to your wax story.
I was just telling him I was waxing. And waxing.
It wasn't important, or I would have been thinking about it while you were.
All right, now I gotta find a rag to wipe this back.
Oh, I was gonna say, you should tell them what you told the dentist, and all of the hygienist gals like busted up laughing.
What did I tell the dentist?
About your body being tired.
Hey, Roderick, go run upstairs real quick because we're filming and grab
All right.
me
So
a
this is
washcloth.
what along these lines, she's talking to the dentist and he's like, he's missing some adult teeth. And she's like, what do you want? He's the 5th kid. My body was getting tired. I couldn't make any more teeth.
I didn't actually even think it was that funny, but it was so funny that apparently one of the people working there told it was not the orthodontist.
So there's sisters. One works at our dentist or cousins or something, and one works at the orthodontist. And it got back to the orthodontist, and now it's a joke going around the office.
And they follow me on social media, so they know all about, our lives. So it's fine. It's fine. I always like going into the dentist because they're like, what have you guys been working on lately? And our dentist is like he's seen us go through like the remodel of our house, being broke as a joke. He was awesome. He totally helped us out when we were doing Zeb. Zeb has a lot of caps.
Yeah, he let me.
That smile cost about $15,000. I
Still
just
got to get the bottom done.
They're upstairs. She opened the cabinet. Run, because I'm filming. I need it quickly.
My grinding problem.
You.
But he solved most of the grinding problem with the Invisalign.
Yeah. And so he's seen our business grow. Although now we're going backwards, but it's all right. It's cool. We're just going to keep on plugging along. What did you need, sweetie?
I'm getting some dark wax.
Dark wax. I had it out earlier. Redrick, honey, I need you to hurry. Like, you're going in for a touchdown. I need the washcloth.
Oh, I think I put more down in the drawer. I thought I said Jack down
there's
with him.
none.
Just now?
Yeah, I just...
Well, Jack didn't make it down to the drawer,
I'm going to just sit here and wait for Redrick.
Okay, so this is kind of like what I did.
Boom! Redrick delivered. Here, you want to smile for the people? We told them how handsome you were.
Redrick is also missing quite a few teeth, but his are there. They just haven't come in yet.
They're coming in. He's my 11-year-old. He'll be turning 12-year-old. 12 years old this year. He's going into junior high next year. Him and Eliza are only a couple years apart. So they're our closest in age children. All right, all I'm doing is just wiping back this white wax and pulling back some of that pink, petticoat pink underneath here. But we're getting lots of really great texture because I painted it and then waxed it, so the wax is sitting down in all the cracks. You want to be careful if you're doing this that you don't pull the paint off because the paint's fresh. You probably should just let it dry overnight before you wax it, but ain't got enough time for that.
Don't be scared of the dirty wax. I know this just went from...
Oh, I said I was going to dirty wax this.
You did, but you went white.
Oh.
You can still go over, but I feel like sometimes when you white and dark wax that you end up getting like this muted, like tannish brown color. It's not good.
No, I like this. I'm sorry, guys. I said dark wax, but I haven't eaten today other than some scrambled eggs that Zeb made me.
Stress.
And I've been a little stressed.
Facebook stress.
Facebook situation.
It's okay.
I'll bring
you know
this up
what?
close so you guys can see
the
it.
people that have reached out have been amazing. Lots of people with good ideas. We're trying all those ideas, and what will happen, and we will learn our lesson on, keep all your ducks in a row at home and abroad, and don't let the cybersecurity scare you. You just got to keep going. You can't give in to the fear, because then you just quit and you end up hanging out in a corner by yourself.
I thought about that today.
Quitting and hanging out in the corner.
Just gonna quit, and then instead,
whenever you want to move to the woods and disappear, I'm here for that.
That's not happening. I'm a doer, so I gave myself exactly 6 hours before I made a new Facebook page. Okay, so here is our pink little kitty, and I also did the bottom if you're watching less. And then tomorrow, once it's all the way dry, I'll buff it some more, and some more of that pink will come out, but I think it turned out pretty cute.
All right, so this is pretty dry. This wax is not gonna really move for me. So I'm coming back with some clear wax, basically gonna blend that in with the dark wax that I've got on here, and that's gonna help me when I wipe this back.
And also not after you've, what did you do to my wax brush?
Nothing yet.
You can also use clear wax to pull it back. I was like, maybe I'll use that one, but that one's been exposed to the dark, so it's been to the dark side. Jinx. I'm just trying to pull back some more of the pink, since I don't have anything to do
I got
while
most
Zeb's
of that off of there.
Going through his waxing expedition over there.
Okay, I just need to steal your white wax rag.
I can pull back some of this white. Oh, it's a little brown.
Because this is so fresh, we're probably gonna get a little bit of...
Why do you keep...
I told you I was gonna borrow it. You didn't say no.
Oh, that's good. See how it's pinker in the middle? Because the white wax was not really moving as much as I wanted to. So now I'm coming back with clear wax with a hint of brown tint. And that pulls off the white wax, almost like an eraser. And then that's gonna bring back some more of the pink, which is what I wanted. At least something's going how I want. And this is gonna be sealed because the wax seals it. So if you ever get too much colored wax, dark, white, black, otherwise, don't let it sit on there. Get with it with some clear wax and you can pull off some of it. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm gonna have to show you guys up close again now that I've got more of the pink coming out.
I might have to get more clear wax. This really absorbed the dark wax. I didn't clear wax first, I usually do, and this is why. It's less work.
Look what you did.
It's less elbow work.
But you gotta mess up so you can show them how to do it right. All right, now here's my pink little kitty. More pink coming through. Ta-da! Look how cute she is. And she'll look better tomorrow once the wax isn't as uneven, because it's got to cure.
All right, I'm almost there. By the time you guys see the finished product in the store next week, or in a picture, I will have hands and a clock kit back in this.
Will you?
Yeah, the face just snaps back on. It's fine, it'll be easy. And the clock kit, the ones we have should just fit right on this.
Okay. All right, well, I'm done.
I'm done too.
You can show them up close to your situation, and you're gonna leave the face off so that way you can fix the clock.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put the face back on, just to have to put it back.
If you want these paint products used today, visit JamiRayVintage.com. We used sandy blonde, petticoat pink, clear wax, dark wax, and white wax. We used our Clean On brushes and our JRV stencil brushes, all of which is on our website. If you have any questions, email info@JamiRayVintage.com. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
Bye guys, thanks for joining us.